figure out how I'm gonna face it.
Yeah, go for it.
Do a little okay. Is that good? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Is this on? Is this recording, Tank? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It is recording.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, does that red
sorry.
light mean nothing to you?
I'm OCD.
Well, no, there's been a lot of like, there was a guy, Dan Glazer, who used to do before podcasts. He would do like a public access, like live recording thing, and you'd go in, and multiple times you would go in, and he would forget to press record. So you do like an hour and a half of like hilarious, super fun, and then you go, you know what? I forgot to press record. We'll do it again. Let's just do it again. All right. Hey, it's Dan Glazer.
We do not want to be that podcast.
Yeah.
But we did have Lysandra on, and then the video didn't take.
Like it corrupted the SD
file
card.
corrupted, and
well, I mean, if anybody was going to get you some looks and some views,
I know.
Lysandra, TikTok, Vasquez.
We took her blood pressure.
The worst
during the
ever.
podcast. I don't know why we decided to do that. We thought it was going to be a funny bit. It wasn't. I don't think she really liked it.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
We're still figuring it out.
How was her blood pressure?
It was high, but
It's a little high.
Yeah. Well, she is Puerto Rican.
It's a little spicy.
Wow. That's funny.
But yeah, no. But we do have Ashley from 1,000 Pound Best Friends this week dropping, which will be exciting.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we're trying to get all the TLC fat famous people.
You're in the fatosphere?
Yeah, that's going to be our in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's weird. Yeah, they like text us now.
I look so much fatter than the two of you. That's rude.
I don't think that's true. Do you remember what you told me when I asked you if you wanted to be on our podcast, what you said?
I think I said no originally, right?
And then I asked you again, and then you're like, oh, you mean you're fat? I'm a sad fat.
I'm a sad fat fuck podcast. Is that the one you want me on? Is that the one you asked me to do?
I was like, dude, I just had Darcy on. That's literally why. It's awesome.
We got to sprinkle the skinny people in so just to throw people off.
Right.
Yeah.
I bet Darcy had a lot of hot takes on diet culture.
It's hard to eat when you just have only so many little things, and it was kind of.
It's hard to take a shower when a drop of water will knock you out.
It was a short episode.
That's like when my podcast it was called Straight People, and the whole thing was I would just interview like mostly straight people, and then I go, when did you know you were straight? I always think that's such a funny. To me, that was the whole point of the whole thing.
That's so great.
But then when I would interview gay people, it would be like the shortest episodes were like, it's like, you like dick? Yeah, me too. Okay, all right.
And that's it.
That's it, guys.
Just high five.
Yeah.
I do have this idea because I grew up with my mom. My mom's gay. So two moms. My mom and dad divorced when I was like 5 or 6, and so I've always had this like thought. I don't know, just straight and gay growing up was kind of different, but like I've always thought there should be another straight term for straight. Like okay, if maybe this isn't going to track. So I have cousins, right? And their first time they ever kissed was like their wedding. Like that's straight to me. But then at the same time, like.
Wait, they married each other, and the first time they kissed was...
Well, they're not both biological. My cousin married someone. And this is going terribly.
This is a guy?
It was a chick, my cousin Lois.
So she's just pure and chaste. And
exactly.
You're like, what's wrong with her?
Okay, that's straight. Yeah, and then I'm like, but then someone else who could be into like the freakiest, craziest, like huge... That's also straight.
Huge, like big fat people, or huge, like
maybe, or like the super into fetishes and like.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I mean?
So you're like they're like a pure straight person.
There should be like straight
like
plus.
Unmolested by kink culture,
sure,
or doesn't have any gay friends.
Yeah,
those are called Republicans. We already have a term for that.
You're right. Yeah. You're spot on.
Yeah. No, I that's like the other side of that. What you're describing is. I can't remember when it was. It was like around like I don't know, first Obama passed through, right?
Yeah.
When people were like starting to wake up just a little bit, like just like racism. No, that wasn't fixed or whatever. But there was this whole sub conversation in Atlanta in the gay community. There were straight people who identified as queer who were in these gay spaces. So they were basically like friends of people, or they were like, there was a lot of, the person I'm thinking of was like silk aerobatics or whatever. You
Oh,
know what I'm
okay.
talking about? That
Yeah,
thing with
yeah, yeah.
So there was a lot of queer. There was a lot of queer. A lot of shows that had that as an element, like Variety at the time, that were run by queer people. So there were a lot of these folks who were just heterosexual.
They're just
But
allies
they
or
would
something?
identify as queer because they didn't identify with like what you're describing as your cousin Lois's version of straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the gay people are like, fuck that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which
I mean, it
thought
makes sense.
Which to me, I think is hilarious because like, my joke is that everyone who wants to say they're bisexual is allowed to, as long as when they come to round up all the gays, I can hand over that list of bisexuals and go, don't forget about them. Like that's the time when I want you to be the least invisible in bisexuals when they're rounding us all up. You know. So my feeling is that there'll never be more gay people than there are straight people. So the only way that we win it all is with allies. So any person that wants to identify as queer or gay or bisexual or whatever, I'm not checking the facts. I'm just like, okay, come over here. You're on our side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't think that there's I don't know. I think that the idea that straight's like a dirty, like that there's like you have to be super clean, I think is way more of like a religious and political ascription than it is to a sexual identity.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even growing up, like even that word like bi, so weird. Like for me, as I got older, like my mom, even like a lesbian, like I grew up her being like, there's no such thing as bi people. Like she would say that. She was like, they're horny or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like, and then I don't know how she feels about it now.
Well, you know, not every lesbian has a hot take on everything. Just say that, you know?
Yeah.
Your mom's still from like, it's probably a boomer, I'm guessing. Or,
she's 55.
oh my God. So your mom and I are very close in age.
Yeah.
All right. So she's just a dumb Gen X bitch who needs to learn that bi people fucking exist. But I've had arguments with like people my age, queer, that are like, I don't get the trans thing. And I'm like, well, you don't need to get it. It's not for you to get.
Yeah.
It's just they're part of they're being lumped in with us by the people that are against all of us.
Yeah.
So if you're like, oh, that's not my journey, it's like, well, you know, educate yourself, you dumb bitch. You thought you were straight when you were born and look what you are now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to call your mom a bitch. I'm sorry.
No, you totally can.
Yeah. But if I ever met her, I probably would.
Only I can say that.
She shifted opinions. I would say that was definitely, so for my mom, that was definitely influenced from her first partner, Petra, who was like Petra was, I mean, she was a recent divorcee.
Yeah.
And Petra was like she was on like Lizard Lick as like butch lesbian biker gang shit.
What's Lizard Lick? Is that like a
Lizard Lick
Lizard Lick
Towing? You know
Towing.
the show?
Oh no.
Oh, it's a reality show where they like come tow, and she was like in this
Lesbians, dude?
Yeah. Well, she was in it as like the lesbian. Like so. They come
I
around.
thought like lizard liquor was like a
that's so funny.
euphemism for eating pussy or
It's
something.
literally a name of town. It's the name of a town.
Lizard liquors.
Yeah, very popular. With now it's all coming together.
Well, my husband calls lesbians kitty kissers, so I thought lizard liquors is right in there.
Yeah, lizard liquor.
Well, but also like bisexuality is sort of like a thing that when you first come out, you might start as bisexual and then make your way all the way to full gay.
Yeah.
Or you come out and then other people are like, well, what about you dated so and so? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that women specifically, there's just such a, every woman needs a man kind of attitude.
Yeah.
And that the women too, though, because like, I mean, I wouldn't say that bisexual people are any hornier or anything else, but they can be confusing to gay people who are like, well, I'm 100% this thing. And so you're partly this thing. Why can't you just be the full, why can't you be full gay too? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that like, I have a friend who used to call them diabolical bisexual women. And it would be the woman who was almost 100% heterosexual.
Yeah.
Until she broke up with whatever guy she was with. And then she would go through kind of a phase of dating women until the next guy that looked just like the guy. So she had this type.
Yeah.
And when she found another one that seemed like he was the good one, she would go back. And it's like, well, you can't blame all bisexual people for this one chick who has obviously needs a little help with the, relationship, picking good people. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But that's enough for somebody to go, oh, all bisexual people are blah, 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 or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't, because because like back then it's so weird. Like even just those terms like LGBT, like there weren't even that many letters to me. Like back then.
And I heard
just
crazy. So when you were in high school and middle school,
Yeah.
did people know your parents were gay?
Yeah.
And did you get bullied because of it?
For sure. Yeah, all the time. I mean, I remember, I talk about it sometimes, but I remember.
Is that why you're fat? I'm joking.
That was first. No, my mom's partner bullied me relentlessly about my size, but no, I mean, I probably got.
Do you have bigger tits than her? Is that the?
No, hell no. Thank God, dude. But she was jacked.
I'm a comedian first, people.
She was jacked. She had bigger muscles though. Like she was ripped, and she was one of those like fat security guards at Best Buy.
Yeah,
you know, up front, and just took her job super serious. Like watch Cops every night. We watched Jerry Springer, Judge Joe Brown, and Cops.
God damn, she was ready, dude.
Yes, and then
she's doing drag on the inside of her brain.
Yeah, she was intense. But
let me tell you, my friend, I won't name any names, but a friend of mine went to high school with him. Him and his husband have a foster child, a boy who's at this whatever school, and they know that he has 2 gay parents.
Yeah.
And they did a poll of all the countries that you would be murdered for being gay in.
Oh, wow.
And which one should this kid and his parents be sent to?
Holy.
There's the bullying's on a different level.
Yeah.
And then he got in trouble for like, you know, picking a fight or whatever. Like basically, he had to leave the school because he, you know, got.
That's the tough situation that I found
yeah.
myself in, was constantly like defending my mom.
Yeah.
And what sucked was, you know, growing up, it kind of sucked. My mom's partner was shitty, but like, so I was like putting this, like, I hated going home, but I still like was like, you're not going to talk shit about my mom.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And so like, I would very much, I don't know, it was like a tough place to be
Yeah.
in. My brother was younger. I remember when like we finally, because I had that joke about like the kids on the school bus like telling me my mom was gay, and that's like very true. And I like went. I remember we were like we all lived in this studio apartment, and I was just like, "Are y'all gay?" And this is like elementary school, and we had this like talk. And then the next day, my brother is telling everybody on the school bus that my mom is gay, and I'm just like, Alex, shut the fuck up. It's so, and then when I talk about it now, people put like today's culture on
Value.
it.
Yeah, we can't look at the past anymore without saying, "Oh, they were so ignorant."
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah, well, like, it was not the same back then. Like it was,
but it's no different now. It's actually probably worse now because now everyone knows what gay is. So like. I lived in like a gray area for a while, like before anyone was like, "Oh, you're gay. You're clearly gay."
Yeah,
you know, there was the presumption of straightness, and I think now that's not the case anymore. Now it's like, "Oh, if you act even a little bit gay, I feel sorry for any boy who occurs girly in any way, because they're gonna get even if they're not."
Damn.
Yeah,
that was. I mean, you could
which I think is
tell
kind of funny because like the most like. The people who have the hardest time, in my opinion, like taking all that, are the straight guys who aren't gay. You know what I mean? It's like,
you're right.
You know, you had to grow up and be straight. One of them must have been rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're the ones who are the most like, well, no, I was called that. When I first started stand up, there were lots of guys who were like, what? I can say that word. I was called that all the time, you know? And I'm like, okay, I sort of understand what you're saying, but no, you know, like, but that's a real thing. Like, I mean, I think even I was, the people that bullied me, I would fight back. And one of the things I would do is accuse them of being gay.
Yeah,
tell them, oh no,
Genius.
as a matter of fact, you have AIDS.
Yeah.
I've heard that your father is full blown, bitch, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
And it worked. You know, turn it right back on them is you know.
Why is it such a like I mean, I guess is it just a security thing or insecurity thing like that? It like just like hits so.
I guess I think also like if whatever the person hates about you, you then turn that back on them.
Yeah,
it's always a fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know,
even
like
in your joke, you say that.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, your mom's gay.
Yeah.
No,
turn it back around.
Yeah. Well, and also it's like in that moment you go into roast mode. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
I mean,
like I was raised on like roasting is my family's love language. You know what I mean? Like I have never received anything but backhanded compliments.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, oh,
yeah, constantly.
You have something like you're not trying to hit me with your hands. You're trying to hurt me with your words. Oh well.
Yeah.
Now we're in an even playing field because I was raised by fucking cunts. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
And I got I got in a lot of trouble for the things I said rather than what I did. So I got really good at knowing when to say things and when not to say things. So I'd get in trouble for saying something in front of a teacher.
Right.
And then that's, disrespectful, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, I hope your parents die in a car wreck, but I just say it to that one person, right before, they take a test or whatever it was.
That's brutal.
There was a guy I knew his mom and dad, the dad was cheating.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Because my mom had told me because she'd heard the rumor through the whatever.
Yeah.
And I told him during lunch, I was like, did you know your mom's fucking so-and-so? Well, my mom told me, and if my mom knows, everybody knows. And I just walked off. Yeah. And then they ended up divorced and the whole,
He still thinks about that.
Hey, but he shouldn't have called me a fag in 8th grade.
No, that's good. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I might have waited 3 years to ruin your family.
Hell yeah.
I got it.
That's great. Well, hey, do you want to, we have a theme song. We're going to transition. You want to hear it? We have a theme song for the podcast.
We don't even start the podcast?
No, we started. This
started recording for sure.
I promise you.
Okay.
But now
I'm good.
You're good. We have a theme song. We're going to play that theme song.
Oh, so you're not asking me. You're just telling me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Fucking straight people.
We have to do the theme song before it's over. You can talk during it. They hear it. It's great.
Who wrote this?
One of my friends from high school.
Okay. Is he okay?
Yeah. He's thriving. He's doing really well, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, it's always a hot or cold response.
No, it's not bad. It sounds a lot like Ween to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Ween?
The band. It's a band from the 90s.
Oh, okay.
It sort of sounds like that.
Yeah.
Little
I think he would
Flaming Lips.
I think he'd be proud of that.
Flaming Lips.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mine was I had Matt do it.
Oh, nice.
He did two. One was I wrote some lyrics and he made the song up.
Nice.
And then the other one was that Carly Rae Jepsen song, "Catch the Feeling." Okay. I just wrote my own lyrics and he recorded a version to that melody.
Nice.
It wasn't bad.
A theme song's very key element of a podcast.
Yeah.
But
you can just add it
later. No,
exactly.
we prefer like a
live. We want a reaction,
a
live reaction.
With
okay.
Yeah.
All right. You should make it longer.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, with Amber Autry, we listened to it like 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Amber.
It's awesome.
He really liked it.
Yeah, you got her pumped up.
Yeah. Yeah, she's always like, I mean that with love.
Yeah,
I mean, she's got Netflix as a joke, and it's way more than. But every time I see her, I feel like she's like.
So fun.
It is happening. Yeah, it is.
She's fun.
So, we are talking with Ian Aber. We haven't even said your fucking name.
We have said it in the intro, so people do know who you are.
Yeah,
it's pronounced Aber.
Aber.
Hey!
My bad. I'm sorry.
No,
God damn. I'll restart the podcast now, bitch.
The podcast starts now. Ian Aber.
Yeah.
Or Aber. Which either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aber.
Aber is the stage pronunciation.
Aber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you call yourself a bear?
Yeah, absolutely. That was the first joke I ever wrote. Was my last name's Aber, and it's Welsh and it means fat homosexual with a beard.
Still hitting.
Oh yeah. It's funny too because like it's Aber is how my father and his side of the family pronounce it.
So you were right.
But my mother pronounces it Aber, and my nephews
Aber.
and nieces all pronounce it Aber. I don't know. And then I wrote the joke and was like, okay, well, I'll just go by Aber.
Yeah.
But you'll never hear me correct. Like I just corrected you just to be a dick. But like if somebody introduces me and doesn't say it right, I don't, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Mike Hornet.
Hornet?
Yeah.
It's like Payne's last name is Broome.
Uh-huh.
It's Broome, and his first name is Payne. And I'm always like, when someone goes Payne Broome, I go, it's Pene Broome.
It's a Bayer.
Yeah.
So I know. So my brother's gay too, and he refuses to move to the cities because he's like, I don't want to. Yeah, is that weird?
I don't want to what?
Yeah, finish the sentence.
He's like,
I don't want to
he
wait
says city
for my
gays
life
are
to be
weird.
over.
Yeah, he's like city gays are mean.
Oh, city gays are mean.
Yeah,
so he's a pussy.
Yeah, pretty much actually.
He sounds like a real.
He's
I don't know.
gay. I joke that he's a country gay, and then there's city gays.
Well, does he have a boyfriend?
Yeah, he does.
He does?
We're not a fan, but yeah, he does.
How long has they been together?
Like 3 years now.
He was real country
And
gay.
before that,
country gay.
And before that, though, did he have boyfriends what was the situation?
He's had boyfriends since. He's 3 years younger than me, so he's 30, and he came out.
Is he pretty much like from boyfriend to boyfriend?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So that's good. That's a good sign because it just means he just doesn't want to live in a city, and who cares, and why should you?
Yeah.
Sometimes the homosexuals stay in the little towns that they're from because they like to suck all the dicks of the down low straight guys.
Yeah.
So I have a friend that's like that.
I don't think that's him.
He lives in Milledgeville.
Alex, you better take those dicks out
And
of your mouth.
he'll never move out of Milledgeville because he has the whole fucking Milledgeville DL community on
That
lock.
would be nice, just
Yeah.
to be the gay that gets everybody.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to live that sad kind of like diminished life, lonely,
True.
Yeah.
you know, whose dick are you sucking on Christmas? You know what I mean? Is it Jesus's? I don't think so. So it just sounds like your brother just doesn't want to live in a city.
Okay.
And gay people are mean regardless of where they are. There's just more of us here.
Yeah.
And when we all get amongst ourselves, we are very mean to each other. For
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if your little brother can't take it,
He has always been a sensitive little bit.
Yeah,
Take that, Alex. I'm so sorry.
take that shit back to Hickory, North Carolina, honey, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, see how mean Ian was.
He works at the casino, and he says he deals with it constantly. And just
Does he work at the
Cherokee
Cherokee casino?
casino.
Oh yeah. All the bitches go up to Blue Ridge and Cherokee. Yeah.
No, that's great.
Does he smoke cigarettes?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But he used to drink, so he's sober.
I just
now.
imagine like I've had a friend or two who worked at the casino, and the most.
That was my mom though.
Damn.
I remember I went to school. I was like the first one with cigarettes, and I was just passing around Virginia Slims to all the bros in high school, and misty menthol lights.
Wait, you found out your parents were gay in a studio apartment?
Yeah, my mom.
So you were confused because you weren't like part of the affluent gay society. You were some of those working lesbians, those downtrodden studio apartment.
Angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my mom and dad divorced. I was like in kindergarten. Mom got with Petra. They were together until I graduated high school.
Yeah.
And I'd say in the beginning, it was like us four and her son in the studio apartment. Oof. And eventually we got into like a 1-bedroom and then a 2-bedroom. So it was like me and the two brothers. Her son died in high school. And then that's kind of when she just got like unhinged, like hated men. So that became like me and Alex were just like, Alex was gay, so he was safe.
Yeah.
I was the straight guy in the household. And so she hated my guts.
Yeah.
But
I bet that was fun for her.
Yeah, she loved it.
I mean, like, everybody wants that, like to be the all gay household and there's one straight person you can be mean to.
Yeah.
It's like the fantasy. It's like if I wrote Cinderella.
Oh, it's my origin story.
Yeah,
it's great.
absolutely. Cinderfella.
I'm immune now. That's why it's great.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's not. I don't mean it like it to be sad, but I just like.
Well, the studio apartment. That was the part.
Oh yeah.
The rest of it's fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that shit was wild, but yeah, it's weird. Like I mean, but we also like. So for my mom, like witnessing it, like she was like getting into like a new community. Like I would start to meet like brand new friends. All this was like totally different. Like they got tongue. It was like my mom was like a completely different person, overnight.
Wow.
And so yeah, like thankfully, like I mean, I'm glad I don't know if that's like when I turned to eating, but I know like for my mom, like Petra sucked a lot. So food was like how she would be like, all right, I know we're going home and this shit sucks.
Yeah.
You're going to eat some food. You're going to feel better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's for me, like eating is always just.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I was told these stories about myself.
Yeah.
And so like I always kind of grew up with this mentality that I was told that I was born starving, that I've always been just like crazy hungry, and that when I was born I had a full set of fingernails.
Yeah.
And I scratched my mama's pussy up on the way out.
Damn.
And that's why she can't have any more kids after me.
Yeah.
She told me that shit all the time. Like, you scratched my pussy up on the way out. She didn't say it like that. But she was like, my cervix was destroyed by your nails or whatever. And then she breastfed me one time.
Yeah.
And while she was breastfeeding me, I latched my little nails into her titty and like whatever. And like she literally said she went like this, and I'm like just latched on. And then so I was a formula baby, and my whole life, if I had just breastfed you, you wouldn't be hungry all the time. Whoa. And she even told me, I was raised Catholic, but she told me that she believes in reincarnation because I must have starved to death in a previous life.
No way.
And there's all these times where like I would we'd go to like the store and I would like separate myself and I would just go to the candy aisle and just start eating candy.
Yeah.
Not even steal it. I would just eat it right there in the aisle, not even giving a fuck. And one time my mom caught me. And do you remember a chunky bar? The chunky bar is a little square candy bar. It was so gross. It was a little square candy bar, and it had raisins in it.
Ew.
Yeah, fucking disgusting. But I ate like 12 of them, right? And I was like 3.
Yeah.
And my mom comes up and counts how many I've eaten. And this is before she had a credit card. This is back like before women were even allowed to have a credit card.
Right.
So she didn't have a credit card. All she had was the cash that she had, and it wasn't enough to cover all of these things. So she didn't have a checkbook, she didn't have a credit card, and whatever. So we literally just like leave, right? Because she was going to go up there. You're going to pay for this and that. And then she realized she couldn't. She was like, "We got to go." And then we're in the car, and I just remember driving home, and she's crying, and she's going, "I don't know what's wrong with you. What's wrong with you? You're never going to be normal." Da, da, da. And meanwhile, I'm like, "Bitch doesn't even know I'm gay yet." You know what I mean? There's levels to this or whatever, but. So we get home, and she sits me at the kitchen table. She gets a bag of cookies because I've just eaten 11 chunky candy bars.
Right.
She puts a bag of cookies in front of me. Eat. So
wow, it's like the cigarette.
So I eat exactly, but I eat the entire bag of cookies unfazed. I'm crying the whole time. She's crying. I'm crying. Eat. I'm eating. And then so we run out of cookies. So she goes upstairs and she's got some candy bar or something she has. She brings it down, makes me eat it. I eat it. She doesn't have anything. She gets a bag of apples. And I eat an entire bag of apples, like 12 apples, crying. She's crying. And then she gets a bag of carrots out. And then that's why I finally, okay,
no vegetables, fuck that.
Yeah. But that, like that whole, I don't have any control over myself.
How old are you at that point?
Like very little, like 3 or 4.
Oh, wow.
So either it was true and I really was born starving and I had because I even have a joke about like I used to get out of my crib, and one time I went into the kitchen and I ate an entire
sugar.
Yeah, bag of sugar, and then the next night I went back, got the bag of flour. You know what I mean? Like it was a whole fucking, and they had to like lock me up, and there was a point where I would be strapped into bed at night, so I wouldn't get up and go eat in the middle of the night.
Do you remember being like a kid where you can actually remember like like being hungry like this?
It continued. Just for a long time.
Was it like something like where like I need to eat, like I'm hungry, or was
just
that,
that there's
like
food in the house that I'm not eating that I could be eating right now?
Yeah,
like the idea of I'm on Ozempic now, so all this is done. It's gone.
Okay,
the food noise is over.
Did you notice that?
But that's what it is. It was food noise.
Yeah.
It's just eat. And I don't know whether I was born that way or I was conditioned to believe that that's who I was.
Yeah.
So everything about like, I wasn't a big child, but I just ate from the minute I woke up to the minute I went to bed. Anything I could get my hands on. The only things I've ever stolen really were food.
Yeah.
The only things I've ever taken out of somebody's house, food.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. If it's there, it's why sometimes like people are like, you can't like restrict. I'm like, I have to, because if I don't know.
The rules around food are like they're endless.
They don't apply to me.
Yeah.
Like they can't. Like I remember, because I'm a binge eater, and they'll be like, "Well, you need to eat like these small meals throughout the day," and I'm like, that just means more food I'm gonna have eaten by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like
how is eating 5 meals a day better than 3 meals a day? When I eat 3 meals a day, I'm always eating 3 terrible meals.
Yeah.
Doubling the number of
5.
Yeah. Well, and then there's the thing of like we're not taught how to feed ourselves.
Yeah.
So we spend 12 years in regular school, 4 years in higher education, and then beyond that, if you like trying to be a doctor or whatever, and none of it is about like you have to eat 3 meals a day and no one's ever bothered. Like I could have used a month of here's the things you do with chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just a month of chicken, whatever. And the fact that we're not taught that, and that doesn't seem to be a problem for anybody.
Dude.
But that's what I think that I was thinking about this the other day, and I think that's why the whole gender roles thing is so like that's a woman's problem.
Yeah.
What a man eats every day is a woman. That's what women think about all day. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that's why they have to be at home all day because it's going to take them all fucking day to figure out what to feed your ass. That's okay. And so now that women are in the workforce, and it's like, you figure out what you're going to eat.
Yeah.
Have you ever like contemplated breaking up with somebody because you were just sick and tired of them, like, where do you want to eat? I don't know, where do you want to eat? And then you name a place, no, I don't want to eat there. You name another place, you don't want to eat there. And then 25 places later, you're just eating a sandwich over the sink.
Yeah.
Well, I'm married to that person.
So exhausting.
Yeah, it is. It's hard. I mean, it's there are times where I'm like, I would love to go to eat at a restaurant, but I don't have the mental acuity to come up with the mind game that I'm gonna have to spring on my husband to get him to say the name of the restaurant I want to go to. Because if I don't do that, if I don't incept him, we're not going. It's not happening.
You have to like gaslight just to get to your restaurant.
But I think that's like the thing. It's like there's so many things around food. Like everyone who has the relationship with food of like, I can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I'm mostly not hungry. I got to force myself to eat.
Hate that shit.
Yeah, put them in a rocket ship and send them to another fucking planet.
Incredible.
Because those are not human beings. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the people that are like the ones who are just like, oh, just control yourself. No. You're the one who's like the anomaly. You know, like
it's like where they're like I listen to my body. I'm like that is impossible for me. If I listen to my body, then I'm eating constantly.
Well, I will say the Ozempic. That's the thing. So the big thing it did for me at least was like I don't think about food all the time. I don't wake up thinking about food. I don't go to bed thinking about food.
You're saying now with the
Ozempic? So I have like there's like a I don't know, like a subroutine that's been running in my brain since the day I was born. And now with the drugs, it helps. Like I still am like hungry out of boredom. Yeah. But just generally eating for no reason, I don't do it anymore.
I mean, I think about it constantly.
Yeah.
Like constantly.
It's worth it.
Really?
And like if you're somebody who spends a lot of money on like Uber Eats and takeout and those types of things, you're gonna pay for your Ozempic with the money you spend on like, so basically I would spend somewhere around about close to $100 a week. Yeah. And the Ozempic altogether every month is less than that. I don't have insurance. Yeah. So it's like, it's worth it to me. And at some point, like I've gone off it and so I've been on it since September. Okay. And I've gone off and come back on. And I'm also doing like a real, like the lowest dose I can do. Okay. That it works. Yeah. Cause like the side effects, like there's too much, I don't want like sulfur burps. There's all these weird, weird side effects.
Talk to some people about it.
But it's been great for me.
Really?
Yeah. No, the day I take the shot, I feel sick to my stomach all day long. Yeah. And a lot of times I feel nauseous. Yeah. But undying hunger or nauseous a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I think about it because that's like, I could lose all this weight and I can hit my goal weight, but that's not going to stop the obsession that I have.
Well, and I'm done with like goal weights and goal shirts and any of that shit. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, so now it's just, I'm on it for however long I'm going to be on it. When I go off of it, I'm eating just generally better and just generally less. Yeah. So even when I go off for a few weeks, it's not like I get immediately back to eating the way I used to. Right. Because now I know that those portions I was eating before were just crazy. Yeah. They were just like literally like 4 times the amount of food I eat.
Now that that like kind of food, the quote unquote food noise is like kind of going away, like is there something that's like replacing that in your brain? I mean, you know,
it's a question. Yeah, we always have.
Yeah, I mean, because I taught on stage, I'm like, you know, I'm afraid like that's just gonna turn up my like my dad hates me noise, my and that kind of stuff. But like, for me, like food is such a thing that I use to cope or like to like I don't know what I'm gonna do without it.
Or are you looking for comfort in other ways? Yeah, food wasn't.
Or what do you replace? Is it
drugs?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I'm also like smoking less pot and doing less drugs in general.
I can't do it's if I'm like losing weight hardcore, then I am smoking like an eighth a day. Yeah. Like it's crazy.
It definitely you just like. I always feel like that there's something I have to have. Yeah. Like I showed up here with 2 drinks.
Yeah.
No. So I'm still doing it. I have drugs on, more drugs than I could do in a day on me, just in case. Yeah. Just in case I need. Good. So that's all still happening. But I feel like that just the general compulsion to put things in my body, food, drugs, whatever it is, beverages, it's not there quite the same way. So it's like I'm still going through the motions of everything that I normally do. Yeah. I'm just not, it's not like fueled to the same degree anymore. So it's like I can go in a convenience store and not buy anything. And that was unheard of. Right. You know what I mean? Like I used to dread getting gas because I knew that if I went in that convenience store, I was going to spend $15 on.
That's the routine I grew up on.
The emptiest of calories.
We go get cigarettes. I go get cosmic brownies and sodas and shit like that.
Yep,
and
absolutely.
Just still to this day. Yeah.
That's the hardest thing. Is like getting out of that, and then
like
doing comedy. Your options to eat at the end of the night are pretty slim. So if you haven't have a contingency plan, like anytime that you don't know what you're going to eat, you're going to eat something bad. That's just I've taught myself to believe that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That if you don't have no plan means bad trouble.
Convenience is a huge part of it. Like just having try to have stuff within reach or on me and stuff like that.
I've been doing more and I hate them meat sticks.
Yeah.
I hate that. It's so gross.
Yeah.
But just to protein, just
it helps. It really
protein
does.
shake before I leave.
Yeah.
Usually means that I won't eat anything at all the whole time I'm out.
Yeah.
I tried my best to do that.
For me with comedy, I'm such a reactive person to my set that we were joking with Amber, even if I have a bad set or if it's a great set, I'm now
you're gonna celebrate or commiserate.
Yeah.
Well, if everything is I used to do a joke that was just like that.
Yeah.
I'm happy, let's eat. I'm sad, let's eat.
Yeah.
Now all I feel is hungry.
Yeah.
The only thing I feel left is hunger. That's it. But yeah, there is that. And I used to be that way about smoking. Yeah, I get up, smoke a cigarette, right? Oh, I've got to hop on a call. Better smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got off the call. Let me smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
I got to drive somewhere. I better smoke a cigarette before I drive there. Oh, I just got to the place I'm at. Let me smoke a cigarette. Oh, dinner's about to start. I better smoke a cigarette. Oh, dinner's just over. Let me smoke a cigarette. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was bookending every life experience with the cigarette.
Yeah.
So it was almost impossible to quit because I had baked it into every single fucking thing I did. And the only reason I did quit was because I had I was sitting on my front porch smoking a cigarette at 5 o'clock in the morning when I used to do programming.
Okay.
So I'd get up early and work before everybody got up. And I was smoking a cigarette and I looked up and on my porch right in front of me, and I didn't notice it because I had walked out, lit my cigarette and sat down and was just sitting there smoking, was a full-grown hawk, 2 feet from my face.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't notice it because I was cigarette. I was jonesing from it, and I breathed. I went while my smoke went into the hawk's face, and the hawk went and I thought it was gonna rip my face off or whatever. So I ran back inside, and that was it. I was done.
Oh, wow.
And now I smoked a few more cigarettes after that, but after that I was like, dude, the cigarettes have too much of a hold on me. If I didn't know it. Yeah. It was crazy.
I begged my mom to quit cigarettes. But I know it
Payne, my husband, he smoked for years and years the whole time we were together. And then we were at a party one night, and in the middle of smoking a cigarette, he went, ugh, and he put it down, and then has never smoked again.
No way.
Yeah, isn't that fucking crazy?
Just like that.
Cold turkey.
Did you hypnotize him?
Not even cold turkey, just I don't like this anymore. There was no suffering. There was no him now he's had a drink here and there and probably puffed on one. But he was a pack a day guy, and in the middle of a fun night, smoking and drinking, he was like, nah, I don't like this anymore. Wow. And that was it. He was done. Isn't that
yeah, that's incredible.
And I didn't smoke when we met. Yeah. I started smoking as a result, and then I smoked for another 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he a big guy too?
No.
Or he's not.
For the purposes of this podcast, he is perfect in every way. Oh, no, he's a bigger guy. He struggles with his weight.
Or is he doing the?
He's not.
Okay.
He's not.
Yeah.
It's almost like he doesn't need to because I'm sort of the driving factor in all of our cheating and misbehaving.
Yeah.
So if I'm not ordering GoPuff every day, then he doesn't get GoPuff.
GoPuff's my newest thing.
Dude, get out of the GoPuff. Delete the app, girl. Oh. Get away from the and
this is way better.
And they message you hey fam, checking in on you, fam.
That's a problem with all these apps.
You haven't eaten 1,000 calories today, fam. What's up, fam? I still got these Arizona teas you like so much, fam. Oh, you like Snickers bar? We got 20% off these Snickers.
And
the worst part is that the fulfillment center is right around the corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
so you can get your GoPuff in 20 minutes.
Shit.
Yeah. I'll pay $9 for a Snickers bar, but fuck it. It's worth it. I need it right now.
Yeah.
And then I'll go, what makes me angry is I will fall asleep waiting for the person to get here and then go out there and wake up and eat all my shit and go right back to sleep. I'm like, why did I do that?
That's terrible.
But Yeah.
What's your go-to? What do you order
from GoPuff?
Yeah.
Lately, it's been the Ben and Jerry. They sell like just the like brownie and cookie dough like that goes in the ice cream, but they sell them in a bag.
No
You
way.
can just eat just the brownie and cookie dough.
So you're just buying toppings, dude. That's bad.
And then I'll get like 2 boxes of Hot Pockets.
Okay.
And
That's not
at least
too
you're doing a little sweet and savory.
Yeah.
I was big on like the because you can order sodas. Oh,
yeah.
soda.
I won't keep it here, and that's why I need to order it.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing. They have the little sliders from
White Castle.
White Castle, yeah, which microwave beautifully.
Yeah.
They're in the microwave.
I'll get
beautifully.
Crystal delivered a lot with DoorDash, but yeah.
Yeah, I deleted all those. Yeah. I'm on Uber Eats right now.
Yeah.
On Uber One for a month, and I'll delete it. I'll get rid of it. But it's also we order so much less now. It's just like it's okay. I'm okay with it.
We talk about like those Ozempic changing like that, like just her money habits and like spending and how that's gonna like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it definitely made a huge difference in just you go like you're on 2 shows in a night.
Yeah,
both of them are places that serve food.
Right.
There's a good chance if I was on 2 shows in a night that I would get a little something at both places.
I mean,
well, that's like easily $20 a piece.
Yeah.
So $40. Just like that on a bunch of shit I didn't need to eat anyways.
Yeah.
Not spending it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or I spend $5 instead on a bag of nuts that I buy at the grocery store that I eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And that, maybe not $40 a day, but at least $20 a day.
Yeah.
At least $20 a day on just beverages and this and that and tipping and by buying less, I'm doing less transactions, so I'm tipping less. Right. It's just you're spending less money all the way around.
Yeah.
Now, if you can get it for free, get it for free. That's what I've like. The fact that I'm even paying for it is kind of like. But I found El Cheapo version, and it works for me. And I've tried it all. I've tried, keto. Yeah. I lost like 95 pounds on keto years ago. But then the minute you stop doing keto, you gain it all back.
That was the last time I gained the weight back. Was like keto was like the last thing I did before gaining like.
Well, in this thing, I've gone off of it twice for a couple weeks at a time.
Yeah.
And I was off of it the entire time we were in Australia.
Yeah.
And I didn't go crazy.
That's awesome.
The whole time we were there, I was like, oh my God.
You're going to be thinking
I'm going to wake up fucking eating like a koala.
The hunger's back.
Yeah. And there's so many more excuses to eat bad shit because, they don't have these kind of chips in the United States. I better try these.
I don't know where I can find Vegemite.
Yeah. And I wonder what Australian Fanta tastes like. And even with that, I was still, I just wasn't hungry for it the same way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I've pretty much gone off of all sugar soda for the last year.
Okay.
Which was huge for me because like that's my thing. Mountain Dew, fucking.
I just can't justify. I can never justify drinking calories.
I'm diet sodas all the way.
I'm now diet, but to me, like drinking calories, that's the future, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like straight to my kidneys.
I love RC Cola, but there's not a good diet version of it. That's like
Diet Right.
It's just not the same. It sucks. It's like grandma drinks. I know it's
well, Diet Right is the same
like,
formula as RC with just a different.
I hate
allegedly.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't fuck with Diet Right. Or Zevia. I don't fuck with Zevia. They're too expensive.
Like a diet cherry wine.
And those. I'll fuck with a diet cherry wine, a diet Sundrop,
dude.
A diet Sundrop cherry.
It's like the yellow
Sundrop cherry.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like Code Red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they have you ever had Squirt?
Squirt's good.
Squirt's my favorite.
It's like grapefruit or something.
I've been joking about, and you couldn't do it because the word squirt on TikTok so I was like, well, how funny would it be if I just became the brand ambassador for Squirt Cola? Get a squirt in you. But then it has to be bleeped out. I just thought it'd be funny if you open the can, it just gets you right. That's the whole commercials. People go.
That's just pee.
Yeah.
No, I could talk about sodas forever. Truly, I love soda.
What's your favorite soda?
I love cream soda, like an A&W cream soda.
Like a clear cream soda?
I like the brown one.
A brown cream soda? A red cream soda? Or a blue?
I don't want the red.
I tried a blue.
Blue and red taste the same.
Oh, okay.
They're all the same, really.
Yeah.
But there was when I grew up, there was a red one called Big Red cream soda.
Yeah, that's the one I've tried recently.
Butchest cream soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was very like, oh, Big Red. Oh, wow. Some Red Nut 48. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, cream soda's good.
Cream soda, I like RC.
So A and W.
Yeah, you know.
So you just like all these bootleg ass like.
I grew up with
RC cola,
the cheap sodas at the gas station. Like
RC's not bad. How do you feel about a Tahitian treat?
Ooh, Tahitian treat's good.
I don't know.
It's like fruit punch.
Oh, really?
Soda,
Yeah.
I don't think I've tried that.
It's made by the same people who make Canada. Well, it used to be anyway. Canada Dry.
Okay.
I used to know all that too, which all the sodas that are that they're brothers and sisters of each other. You know what I mean? Like,
that's like the. Do you watch Love on the Spectrum?
No.
Oh, okay. There's a guy who could tell you like the key of every country song that like you just name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love a music savant. Oh, there were some. I was just watching a clip of somebody playing like chords and keys on a piano.
Yeah.
And it's this little black kid. He had to be like 11 or 12 with little round glasses. And then he has perfect pitch. So he's turned away from the thing and they would play something. And then he'd go, ooh, F sharp. And every time, every time he'd go, ooh, it was so funny. It made me laugh so hard. But I love that. I love because I'm not very musically inclined, but I love music. I love lyrics, all that. So anytime, like a Good Cop, Bad Cop.
Yeah.
Rachel or Ray Epstein who used to live here.
Yeah.
Did ukulele, and normally if you said ukulele comedy to me, I'd be like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, me too.
But they'd kill it.
Yeah.
They just had so many. They had songs that were like, I only fuck back a house. Okay. So just yeah. Just the title alone, you go, okay, let's do it. But yeah. I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. It's
okay.
Like, when it's good, it's the best.
Yeah. I mean, Bo Burnham, do you like that?
Yeah. Oh,
Inside.
Yeah.
That's one of the
brilliant
things. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't know, like so I went down, Inside, and then I sort of went down the Bo Burnham rabbit hole because I had not paid. I'd seen the show on MTV.
I haven't seen it.
It's really funny.
Wait, he had a show on MTV?
Yeah, it's like a reality show where he's trying to be famous. Zach Stone. It's called like Zach Stone is Famous or something.
Okay.
So he's just trying to become an internet celebrity in the show. It's really funny. But so I don't necessarily like his other stuff as much. I think that Inside was such a...
I think that's peak. Like,
and just so many, crammed full of so many references. And like his musical referencing, he doesn't ever explicitly say what he's playing off of. But then, like, there were things that I didn't even understand that later I heard the song that it was referencing and was like, oh my fucking God. He did such a great job. Yeah. Like, there's a couple of them that are definitely like, he really is like fixated on Drake. And a couple of those songs really feel like.
Really?
Yeah. The one about the, I don't remember the names of. There's the one where it's like everyone's a feminist, so there's a spider around. Yeah. 5 years. That feels like a Drake song to me.
Yeah,
like
a lot of those do.
5 years. He
captures that sound like perfectly and nails it. Yeah.
And then the one with the Jeffrey Bezos, and then the unpaid intern song. Have you ever heard? There's a They Might Be Giant song called Minimum Wage. Okay, Minimum Wage is the whole song. Minimum wage, whip crack, and that's it. And then you say it over and over again. And when I heard that, I was like, oh, this is the Gen Z millennial version of this song that I grew up with.
Yeah. No, I'm sure there's like some YouTube video essays I need to catch on.
Sure, I haven't gone too much in that, but I really.
I mean, I know.
And I even like one of my go-to, if they have it, Instagram or karaoke is White Woman's Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a fun song to sing. Because if you're in the right place and they like sometimes like I've only done it once or twice where everyone knew the words.
Yeah.
So I did it I can't remember where I was, but the last time I did it, everyone in that room knew that song by heart, and it was amazing.
That would kill.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I did it. Matt English used to do you would do a set and then karaoke. Okay. And I did it at his show. It was pretty fun.
Is that the one you did?
Yeah.
Okay. You got
Friends in Low Places.
Drunk as fuck.
Oh wait, was I at that one?
It's one of the.
He did a West End a couple years ago.
Okay, yeah, I was at the one that he did it at Roll Call.
Okay, I did a roll call too.
But I feel like someone sang. Oh no, they sang. I always confuse those two songs. Friends in Low Places. I can't remember. It was another like country. Like like a Don't Call Me Darling or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's some of those songs. They're all the same to me.
Yeah.
With like comedy and stuff like that, I guess while we're here talking about it, there's times where I put pressure on myself to like lose this, like where I'm like, I don't want to even do comedy until I like lose the weight and stuff. Does that make sense? That it's weird. I feel like,
no, I've always been a fat piece of shit the whole time I've been doing comedy, so I don't tie too much into that.
Yeah.
But that's a big thing that people do, which is at this weight, I don't want to do this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna Shirts in the Pool is a great example of. A lot of people are like, you don't need to wear a shirt in the pool. Nobody cares. Da, da, da.
Right.
It's like, well, I'm not wearing the shirt to hide the fat. I'm wearing the shirt so you don't see how many skin tags I have right now. Because you're going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, if they were nipples, I could nurse everyone in this room right now. You know what I mean? But I think that that's like a thing, like anything that you put in front of you that's like once I've done this, then I'll do that. That's just your own.
You're never going to start.
Yeah, that's your own self-sabotage. And, it's like those are the rules that you play your game by, but those aren't the rules of the game.
Well, what about, I guess I do think about, I feel like it's hard. There's only so many fat comedians that can get put up there. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, I don't know what you mean.
Like,
who do you think is making lineups where they're like, well, I got my fatty.
I think you could.
I got the Boombalatti spot.
I think I could be too fat for TV, and I think I could be too fat to do book. And
you being too fat for things is different than I'm not going to try until I weigh X amount.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You could be way too fat for. I was basically told I was too fat, too old, and too gay for something.
Yeah.
And I was like, too old? How dare you? You know what I mean? Like, let me take this sugar encrusted dick out of my mouth. What?
Yeah.
I think that if you're in the mindset of that they've already said no to you and then you're done. You're already cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, these things that you're talking about, you're not even in consideration for them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're 100% right.
You're over here worried about a thing that you're not even in the. Yeah. But I don't mean it like that. I'm not. This isn't a read. These are just facts. This is the tea, really. Is that mindset of like there's the mindset of it's never going to happen, right? And I'm going to do it in the face of it's never going to happen. Yeah. I had a friend who used to refer to that as you're being a yes in the face of no agreement. So I'm a comedian.
Right.
And every bit of evidence, every person, everything that could indicate that you're a comedian and you're on the right path is disagreeing with you. Yeah. And you still are doing it. It's either that's what you're meant to be doing or you are completely delusional.
Very delusional. Yeah.
Okay. So are you completely delusional in any other area of your life? Fully delusional.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of doing it and being delusional.
But if you were truly delusional, you would go, I'm not delusional. So if you're sitting there going, I think I'm worried about this thing that I might be. Yeah. Delusional people don't worry about being delusional because they're not delusional because it's like the when people who there's people who in certain types of mental that they convince themselves they don't need their medicine anymore. Right. I think it's very common when you're schizophrenic that you do well and then you stop taking the meds, or that sometimes I think that based on how hot it is and how much you sweat, that you might need to adjust your meds. And so like I had a friend who in the summertime had to go back to his doctor to get things recalibrated because by August he wasn't getting enough of the whatever it was he needed, you know? And I think that the mentality of it's not for me. It doesn't belong to me. I'm not part of that. Yeah. Is the thing that keeps people from ever trying at all. Yeah. And so you've already gotten off the couch. You've already written the set. You've already performed. So you know what I'm saying? It's like there's no, like, it may not be that you're the next Dave Chappelle or whatever, or whatever you ascribe to be. But what you do end up getting is going to be more than nothing. Right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. And I'm somebody who's like, I've been doing this. I had a whole full ass career. I quit that to start doing this. Yeah. Am I successful? No, not by my measure. But do I make enough money to pay some of my bills? And I'm lucky to be in a relationship where the person is paying the other part of it. And it's, you know, he sees the value in that. Like, I'm a happier person
Nice.
As a result of doing this thing that I love, as opposed to when I made a bunch of money working all the time at a job that I hated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think, honestly, I don't know where I would be if I was still doing that job. Like, I probably would have had a heart attack and died by now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Based on how things, the stress level and how things were going.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
So, but it's something to think about. It's like, you can't, there's no, I have never had feedback about that there's too many fat people on the show.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
And I get feedback about all kinds of shit.
I just get my head all about all kinds of, or even like I'll be like, man, I've lost too much weight that now I'm not even funny anymore. I think that sometimes, or I'll be like, these jokes aren't working anymore the same, or yeah, I don't know. And then, oh man, I think about what Andy Wood. Do you know who Andy Woodhull is? Mm-hmm. He told us something once at a mic. Should I even? Is it okay?
No, yeah.
And I think about it, I play it in my head all the time. He was like, you know, you go to a mic, and now we're getting off the rails. You go to a mic, and it's like 90% of the comics there, you'll be like, oh, they're just their hobby, you know, they're having a good time, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, then there's like 1-2% of comics there that like they're gonna do it, like they're gonna make it, they're gonna make a career.
Sure.
Then he's like, there's like 8-9% that are just funny enough to ruin their lives. And I'm always afraid that I'm in that like 8-9%.
Okay. But if you weren't doing comedy, if I just waved a magic wand and every bit of time, effort, energy, money that you ever put into comedy, poof, it all is rewind.
Yeah.
Where would you have put that energy? What would you have done? What would you have now that you didn't have?
That's a good point. I'd probably be way more unhinged, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I should ask myself.
Well, maybe ask Andy that the next time he's giving out all this fucking advice.
Comedy Central sucks. I'm just kidding. I love
no,
Andy
but
Woodhull very much.
there's a hint of truth to that. It's like, okay, well, it really depends on who you ask sometimes. Like, some of the folks that we all operate around are of the mindset that if you don't become a multi-million-dollar famous comedian as a result of doing all this,
then it was
all a waste.
Well, then everyone's
except for them.
Yeah.
It all works out in their brain that, you know, oh, you happen to possess a value system that you're great and everybody else sucks. Wow, how'd you come up with that? That's an interesting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in order for that to work, they have to convince other people that you buy into that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So if a group of folks go, oh, well, we're the ones who are going to become the next Dave Chappelle's, and everybody else is human garbage, and they're all taking up spaces, and they're like resource hogs, right?
Right.
That mentality, all those people logistically cannot make it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But the one guy who might, the one guy who's like the genesis, the seed of that, he needs all those people around him to believe the same delusion that he believes as a buffer from reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like a lot, like look at, I don't want to pick on any specific comedian at all, but if you look at these podcast comics, they all have their little crew. Mm-hmm. So there's the one that's the funny one, the famous one, the one we all know.
That's me.
And then there's the crew, right? Yeah, exactly. It's what everyone's been saying. Does it?
No, it does. 100%.
And so that crew, like when somebody like a Jim Gaffigan becomes famous, you don't know about any of the other people. He's just a genius, right?
Yeah.
Bill Burr, I don't know about Bill Burr and his lackeys or whatever it was that, you know what I'm saying? But you pick any of the guys, the Austin guys, or the ones I don't want to be quoted saying anything bad about. Any of those guys,
I will. Fuck you, Joe Rogan.
Sure, but that.
We're gonna cut that.
But that's sort of what I'm talking about, though, is the idea that this group are like. I always said this when I first started. Isn't it convenient that all of the funniest comedians in Atlanta are also best friends, roommates, and all work with each other?
Oh, yeah.
How'd that work? You know what I mean? And it was that a couple of those people were funny, and the rest of them were like basically trying to keep everybody out of the circle. And that is the truth for almost anything, really. Mm-hmm. The haves want to keep being haves, and the have-nots want to be haves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the gatekeepers are the ones who decide who gets in and who gets out. And so little of that has to do with how fat you think you are,
and
how fat you feel from day to day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like you have a negative self-talk track that it doesn't sound like
so loud,
but it doesn't sound like you fight back at all. And so what I want you to do is the next time you have one of those, imagine what I would say if you said all that shit to me. What would I say? Because even if it isn't anything helpful, at least you're arguing back with yourself in some capacity. You know, and that's what you need to do. It's like when you like. I won't get into the specifics of my negative talk track because I don't like to give it any power. But when I'm in that headspace, I tell myself that it's okay to talk it all out, get it all out, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. So it's like, I'm not saying don't think those thoughts. That's the worst advice you could give.
Yeah, sure.
Is don't think those thoughts. It's just when you're thinking those thoughts, how are you pivoting? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like rather than just like, those are intrusive thoughts. So you can have thoughts back at them.
Yeah.
And that's where I feel like, you know, that's where a lot of like real true self-growth happens, is when you stop arguing with other people in your head and you start having honest conversations with yourself in your head. And then those people that you argue with in your head, you actually talk to them in real life and tell them, hey, I have this thing I want to say to you, blah, 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 you know? And that can be scary, of course, because like you can really fuck up some relationships. But I've been more. My dad died a couple years ago, and I just feel like that my mindset after he died was, I'm an adult now, and I'm gonna start acting and emotionally like an adult. Maybe I can't, you know, because I'm a comedian who does lots of drugs. I can't be like on paper an adult in all ways.
Sure.
But I'm gonna be an emotional adult. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that means that when I get mad about something, that I can't go, Tank, you pissed me off and here's why. I got to go, what did I do? What was I saying? And what's Tank's point of view? You know what I'm saying? I do more of that work on my own now rather than involving the other person or going and bitching to my husband, the fucking Tank. You know what I mean? It's like that stuff really helps take the edge off, and then taking the edge off gives you that breathing room for when you're beating yourself up and you think the food or whatever it is going to be the thing that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you're not beating yourself up quite as hard, then you don't need to reward yourself quite as much. You know what I'm saying? It's and it's these little degrees.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, imagine when you say your go-to GoPuff order and next time you order that, you order one less thing. Little stuff like that, it seems so stupid, but that's where you start, in my opinion. You know, I didn't just stop ordering GoPuff. I really did.
Right.
Like, okay, and it would be like, okay, well, if I don't order all these things, it's not worth it. Okay, so I'm just not going to order it. I finally got there. I finally got there. This isn't worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But everybody's different.
No.
I feel like that a lot of us put it out in the, oh, my therapist is going to help me with this.
Right.
They're not going to help you do shit. No therapist has ever helped me do a fucking thing other than help me help myself.
My therapist is really, I just get to like spew all my shit out once a week to my therapist at this point. Like she helps, but I've got to figure it out.
I bet you if you asked her, hey, tell me the one thing you're tired of hearing me saying.
Yeah.
And I bet you have a big old breakthrough. Because I did that.
I
said the last therapy session I had, well, first I did free therapy at Georgia State. So, but I asked my therapist, I was like, can you just be me for a second? Like say what I say and let me hear it.
Yeah.
And she did. And I was like, oh,
gotta be so whiny.
Because she was like, I'm a comedian and nothing's funny. Everything, I'm so serious. Whatever she did, I was like, bitch. But I asked for that. I wanted to see it. And sometimes you need, like, I don't know. I think that's the thing too. It's like we think of the therapist as that they're going to say something that's going to make you go, ah.
Right.
They don't do that. Yeah. They take you to the edge and you have to open the door and go, ah. In my opinion.
I mean, I'm just,
but do it. Ask her. Is it a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go, hey, can I ask you, can we do an exercise?
Yeah.
And when she says yes, go,
well, I'm fat.
Yeah.
No one likes me.
Can you just like say what I say?
DoorDash.
Yeah. I mean, try it.
I will. No, every Friday.
And it changes stuff up too, because like I feel like
or just ask me. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Hey, you know, the things that your friends think of you are the truth. They are the truth, whether you want to admit it or not.
I mean, we've been doing it since like 2015 or something. So I mean, yeah, just to be out here, Tank's my boy. Like, yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. I trust him more than anybody. So, but man, this is all really great. I really appreciate you coming by. Like, it's been an hour, but I could talk to you way longer. But dude, thank you. Seriously.
Do you get to talk in these?
I know.
You know, no. No. This has been great. No, I've just been like, hell yeah.
Okay.
Sick. Fire.
I'm glad someone said it.
Yeah. I'm like, am I just here to help Mike? Is that what's happening?
You know,
So this is less of like Tank's podcast, more of like a little mini weekly intervention for Mike Horn.
I chuckle sometimes. I like to add like, yeah. Just like little, blah.
He sets it up, makes it look real nice.
Yeah.
It does look really good.
I press the
Thank
button,
you.
record.
I would think a gay person lives here, honestly.
See,
Dude, that's good,
you
right?
can
Yeah.
tell I was
Nice.
influenced by like moms because like
Your
I
house
said-
is clean.
Yeah,
And
like I
straight
have to
boys.
have
That's
that.
not a.
I have
regular.
pillows, like
Yeah.
you know, and throws
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that, and yeah, no, I'm very into it.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I'm talking to somebody.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
I mean, now
How long have you been with your girl?
Since December.
Hell yeah.
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 And then you're talking to somebody. What does that mean?
we're like we met on Tinder, I guess.
Okay. Have you gone on a date in person?
Yeah, we're
Oh, okay.
we're about to go meet up at the Lace's show.
Oh, Laugh Lab?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
Is
I
it graduation?
Yeah, it's a graduation show. I'm gonna go watch it. But
I asked for a spot on one of those, and she sent me the longest message. It was like,
the grad.
so it's so in demand. It was so funny. I was just like, bitch, I was just kidding. But I love that you sent me a 5-paragraph essay about how much you value me as a person, but you don't have room for me on your show. I'm like, okay.
Funny.
Yeah,
Well, you got to pay to get.
she's not
get
going
to
to
the
watch
spot.
this ever, so be like, I'm fine with it. If she does, but it'd be great if she texts me one day. And
She's gonna come on sooner or later, but
yeah. Well,
she won't listen.
Nobody listens. No, I'm just-
no, do you? I don't know. I mean,
no. People are listening.
Yeah.
But comics don't listen to other comics podcasts.
As a general rule, I try not to.
Yeah.
Mostly, I'm not listening to Patrick O'Malley and AJ's podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Slopcast. Not watching it, not following it, not liking it.
But he's on Shirts in the Pool, y'all.
Yeah, and
Hell
you can
yeah.
clip this. This is the clip. This is the clip.
Hell yeah. Let's clip it. Fuck yeah.
All right. That's late.
Dude. Have you been to any of the roast battles when Andrew's doing the sound effects during the roast?
No.
Oh my god. I wish I could. It's the funniest part of the roast because he's just doing it like on the fly.
Nice.
And sometimes there is a little delay. And he kept doing during Jay Binlani's. He kept doing it was Diddy saying "bad boy," like "bad boy." It was so funny. Oh my god! All right, sorry, your podcast is over.
Oh yeah, no, we're good. We're pretty much. This is it, dude. Ian.
Do you do the? I know you said. Do you do the roast battles at all?
Yeah.
I haven't roasted. I've judged and I've hosted.
Okay.
I just don't feel like since I booked the club that I should be roasting the. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
that just feels like. Though I do love it. I do love. I like roasting is. I don't know about the competing and the national thing. I don't
Roast battle league?
Yeah, like I'm not competitive in that way. Well, I'm competitive in the sense I want Atlanta to do well.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be worried about whether I won or not.
Okay.
I want to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like Holly and I roasted each other. We did You Look Like.
Oh,
which
nice.
is all the roasts are you look like this, you look like that. If you don't say you look like, you get in trouble, basically.
Oh damn. Okay.
And she and I both made it to the finals.
Nice.
And I was like, we had been doing like theme shows all day that we had to like, you get through a round, have to go write something and get through.
Oh,
So by
nice.
the time I got to her, I'm like, I'm just fucking tired.
Yeah.
And I ran out of jokes. I thought, oh, I won't win. And then I got to Holly and I just hadn't written any. I just was like, she's got me. You know what I mean?
good.
Yeah, she's really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun when you get to roast somebody you really know, and that there's respect there.
I feel like
Yeah.
Tank's really like one of the only people I'd want to do that with. Like
Yeah.
I just don't. Yeah, that scares me. I don't know.
I want to see you roast yourself, dude. Like,
Man, I'll destroy.
yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Just crying.
Me, the only people, me, Tank, and my ex. Those are the only people I want to roast.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good opportunity for folks to, especially when you're new, to write assignment jokes. So like the hardest thing is to figure out what you want to talk about, right?
Yeah.
So if I say talk about what a piece of shit tank is, then you got your topic.
God, it's cheap as fuck. He.
I do love your bike ride videos though.
Oh hell yeah, appreciate it.
Hell yeah. You need to do one. Do you ever? It was a few years ago. The TikTok guy who was drinking the bottle of fucking.
Oh yeah.
What song is he doing it to? Dreams, maybe from Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, Fleetwood Mac.
You need to do one of those. Not necessarily.
Okay.
Well, if you drank the bottle, that'd be hilarious. But if you just did it to the Fleetwood Mac song, I bet you. Would
Oh, okay, hell yeah, no, that's a good idea.
His dreams.
Yeah. So he was on a skateboard and he downs an entire ocean spray cranberry cocktail on a skateboard on the highway or something. Yeah, it was amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had to watch that like 50 times.
That was great.
It was like, wow.
I'm gonna do that. I'm going to New York this weekend. There's like a 5-borough bike ride.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. I'm like,
fuck yeah. That sounds great, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got anything coming up for the people or anything where they should check you out?
You can see me every Wednesday at Argosy. We do a show called Squids and Giggles at 8:30 in Atlanta, Georgia, at Argosy in the back. It's a free show. Me and Shelly Grunberg are running it, and it's a lot of fun.
Sweet.
And I need to get you guys to come and do it.
Oh yeah,
we'd love to. Yeah.
So that's my big thing right now. And then I'm at the Laughing Skull every Sunday. I work the door.
Yeah.
And then you can just kind of catch me all over town and come to a city near you.
Hell yeah.
Perhaps.
Awesome. Any final words? Any thoughts? Tell the people. Just like.
What was your brother's name again?
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah.
Don't be such a little bitch.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Alex, I'm just a mean city gay. Just a mean old city gay telling you to fuck off.
He ain't never coming to Atlanta now. Wow.
he says that they're all obsessed about their bodies in the city.
Yeah, well.
Folks, Ian Aber.
Aber, thanks
on
for
the
coming on the podcast.
Seriously, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Really great. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Later.